strike me with lightning. Please don't hit me with lightning. I don't even have a house. I don't even live anywhere yet. I haven't even stopped boating yet. I've been rafting for all night. I've rafted all night. Please don't strike me with lightning. This guy is on fire, and my boots are full of rain, and I have no home. Welcome everyone, my name is Tiger, and today I'm starting a new playthrough of Vintage Story, and I wanted to take you along with me. First, to introduce myself a little bit, because I am new to both YouTube and posting videos of myself playing games online. I am a longtime gamer and lover of puzzle, adventure, and survival games, but I play a huge variety of games outside of those genres as well. Recently, I have come to be obsessed with Vintage Story. For those of you watching who may not have heard of Vintage Story or may not know much about it, it is a wilderness survival sandbox game inspired by eldritch horror themes set in a ruined world, reclaimed by nature, and permeated by unnerving temporal disturbances that actually, funnily enough, started off as a mod for Minecraft. But don't get it twisted, this game is so much more than just another Minecraft clone or a more difficult version of Minecraft, as some people tend to rather unfairly label it. That's pretty much just clickbait. Vintage Story is a game with gorgeous visuals, as you can see right now, challenging survival mechanics, realistic crafting and invention systems, an iconic and recognizable soundtrack that's playing throughout this video, excellent sound design, a healthy modding community, rich multiplayer and solo play opportunities, and so much more. As someone who's been playing Minecraft since it was an alpha and has played it in all forms, from solo to 1,000-player multiplayer servers, from peaceful building to hardcore survival, from vanilla to the largest and most intensive mod packs that broke my computer, my obsession and love for Minecraft runs deep. But if I'm honest with you, over the last month or so, Vintage Story has slowly been nudging its way into my heart right where Minecraft sits. There are just enough things about Vintage Story that the base game has that Minecraft is either altogether missing or requires way too much modding to achieve that I'm starting to think Vintage Story will be my new obsession for the next 16 years of my life, just as Minecraft has been my obsession for the last. And Vintage Story isn't even a complete game yet, it's only in early access. In just a bit here, I'm going to walk you through how I set up my world settings for a survival game in Vintage Story, and when I do, you'll see something pretty clearly. I don't like combat. Not at all. I suck at combat in games, and if a game has too much of it, or there's really no way around it, my enjoyment of the game tends to nosedive. Now, you may be thinking, Tiger, didn't you just say Vintage Story was inspired by eldritch horror vibes? Isn't it a difficult survival game? And you would be right. Yes, that's the thing though. In Minecraft, if I want to play the game with access to the items that hostile mobs drop, I can't play on peaceful. Sure, I could play on easy mode, but then I tend to just end up hiding inside all night and avoiding mining just to avoid the mobs. I just don't enjoy it like that. It's not fun. And if I play on peaceful, then the whole survival aspect of the game with managing hunger and healing from injuries and the entire point of growing crops is basically removed. That's a huge problem for me because I love those aspects of the survival in Minecraft. In Vintage Story, the base game is so customizable that I can get the best of both worlds. I can make a world totally free of hostile mobs, or make them still exist but just be non-hostile, or passive, or hostile but super weak. There's an enormous amount of freedom in the world settings that Vintage Story just gives you, and that's a huge draw for me. I first saw the game in a video back in 2024 by The Geek Factor, but actually the game, I don't even think it fully registered with me, because if it had, I would have started playing then. Another Vintage Story video popped up in my feed this year in April, and I watched it, and then I watched another, and before I knew it, I was watching Danny Rothko's playthrough videos and Fluffy Bird's survival series, and I was hooked. And so I got the game and played it myself. I've only played about 15 or so hours at this point, and I have only ever made it to the Copper Age before I've accidentally set my house and the entire valley on fire, or frozen to death trying to build at too high an altitude, or met some other tragic fate, but every time I learn, and every failure only makes me more excited for figuring out how to keep going. I've been so excited about this game that I've started making building tutorials that I'll be posting along with this survival series. In fact, I've already posted the first build tour of a Copper Age starter house with a multi-story fireplace and chimney that works with the real smoke mod. So to say that I'm obsessed with Vintage Story, I think is pretty accurate. Anyways, I've been yapping too much, so let's go ahead and get into starting up this brand new world. Okay, so first things first, I wanted to talk about what mods I have installed, because I do play with mods. I have always been a modded Minecraft lover, and that affection definitely extends into Vintage Story. I'm just going to scroll through all the mods that I have, so you can pause if you want to see exactly what it is that I have that's turned on right now for this playthrough, but I'm just gonna mention a couple of my most favorite ones. Better Ruins is pretty cool. It adds a whole bunch of new structures into the game that you can come across, which I happen to make a lot of starting homes out of, huts. Biodiversity is a great sort of collection of mods. I'm obsessed with plants and crops and all sorts of agriculture stuff, especially in games like this, so that is absolutely my kind of thing. I have a whole bunch of storage mods as well that add shelves and new ways to store things. I have mods that allow me to carry things, mods that add animals, that give me more chisel ability, that add new doors and beds and extra furniture. Farseer is a really good mod. Allows you to see the outlines of the mountains and terrain beyond your view distance, which I really like. I hate fog. In Vintage Story, it gets a little extreme in some places, so I have a mod that sort of regulates the amount of fog that happens. I've got extra armors to find. These are interesting animals that got added. I've got a lot of terrain generation things as well, some geology mods, plant mods, things that make sort of the crafting systems a little bit easier or less sort of grueling and grindy. New floors and paths and banners and villagers and the ability to tame animals for pets, adding posts and beans. Plains and Valleys is a really good terrain mod. Realistic biome generation, so there's one equator, and then going out from the equator, the biomes are climate accurate. The real smoke mod is one of my favorite mods, actually. That's what that building tutorial that I was going to make about the fireplace is somewhat going to be about. I've got some ocean and water-related mods, flowers, and making things work with seasons, adding shelves and other storage, and goblets and cups, and making tree tapping easier, and a shader, and rivers and watersheds, and adding fruits and nuts, forests that are more realistic height trees, that kind of stuff. So those are the mods that I have installed. Anything with the little blue dot means that I am actively going to be using it for this playthrough. But yeah, let's go ahead over here and create a new world. I am just going to call this passive playthrough, because that's what this is going to be. Like I mentioned earlier, I am not a fan of combat. So I'll show you exactly what settings I do change. Now, just because I'm going to take the sort of hostility of the mobs away does not mean that I enjoy taking away the challenge and danger of the survival. There's definitely... I have starved. And, you know, I could die of fall damage or eating a poisonous mushroom or whatever. So the challenge and difficulty of the game, I personally don't think is taken away by missing the combat part. But I'm going to select exploration as my play style, but I am going to customize it. This is just pretty similar actually to what I am going to change. So all of this we're going to keep the same except for the grace timer. Not that monsters are going to be hostile when they spawn, but they do still scare the shit out of me. Even though they don't attack me, I walk around a tree and there's a bowthorn there and I lose my mind. It's the same thing with the bears and the wolves. They get me every time. A bear is sleeping and it suddenly stands up on its back legs, and my heart flips. So, even when I know it's not going to hurt me. So, yes, I am not built for combat in games. Everything else here, I think, is totally fine. Personally, I think losing inventory items on death is a silly thing, so we are not going to be doing that. Seasons are enabled. We're going to keep the days per month the same as always because I know that length, and when I change it, I always forget what I changed it to. I do want true winters. Like I said, we're not getting rid of the survival challenge just because we don't have hostile little guys. Falling blocks fine, fire spread fine, fire from lightning, no, I'm traumatized by that. I don't really care about underground farming. I'm just gonna turn it off because I feel like that makes things a little too easy. If I could farm in my house, transporting by buckets is fine. All of this is fine. I usually put the hunger at just slightly slower, but I don't really mind it being 50%. That's fine. It kind of also depends on where I spawn in, but sometimes it's just really not a place for food, so that's a crazy long capacity, 2 minutes. I think 40 seconds is the standard base. I don't think we need to go too crazy with that. I want to be normal walking speed, please and thank you. Okay, here's the creature hostility and stuff. Now, the only unfortunate thing is that we can't separate the lore creatures from creatures like animals, natural animals like deer and whatever, goats and stuff like that. That's the only unfortunate thing about this. But the nice thing is that it does tell you what each thing means. Passive is fine, but I don't know if you're like me and you accidentally axe a boar in the head, because I do that a lot, way too much. So I'm gonna go with never hostile, and since they're never hostile, I don't really care about the strength. I don't really want to make them very weak, because then that kind of removes some of the survival challenge. If they were passive, and I wanted to go with the running the risk that they might attack me if I accidentally hit them, then I would make them very weak, because then I could, like, pretend to hunt them for real or whatever, but yeah, whatever, it doesn't really matter that much right now. I don't know why creature swim speed is at 200. We'll just leave it, why not? Food spoilage rate being 50% is fine. I haven't made it to winter before playing Vintage Story, so we'll see. Maybe this playthrough will be the one that I make it there. Okay, we're just gonna do, I don't know. So I have a mod that actually helps forests regenerate. So if I have sapling growth time super fast, the forest will overtake the world slowly, which can be good, can be bad if I build really close to a forest and I don't want trees growing randomly in places. So I'm just going to only increase it just a little bit. I don't mind tool durability being higher, blah, blah, blah. World map. I like a color accurate world map. The other option is sort of like a tan scale map, which looks really nice and kind of like old timey. Okay, and then I want clutter to only be obtainable if I use glue. That's like the default, but it's changed under the exploration playstyle. Okay, if you have never played Vintage Story and you don't know what the heck Vintage Story is all about, or like the lore of Vintage Story, I'm not going to spoil anything here. If this video series is going to be your first exposure to Vintage Story, then I don't want to ruin it for you. I've already kind of hinted that there are lore creatures that might be hostile or whatnot, but this page of settings is probably not going to make much sense to you if you don't know already what it's talking about. I'm not going to spoil the reasons why you might care about this stuff, but if you are interested in playing Vintage Story in a sort of passive playthrough like I am, with settings similar to me, but you don't want to have the what things you're avoiding be spoiled for you, then just listen to what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I will tell you what is important and what's not. Temporal stability, it's fine. It doesn't really matter or not matter, since we're gonna kind of disable anything that might be like extremely hostile or bad for just hanging out and surviving. But I'm gonna just leave it off because The only thing it could interfere with is finding a good location for building. It could make a good location a not good location, and I don't really want that restriction. So temporal storms, I'm going to keep those off. Storm length, I'm going to put it as much shorter, even though it doesn't matter because it's off. But I don't know. I'm scared. So, whatever. It's going to go as much shorter. Temporal rifts, I'm turning them off. They ruin my aesthetics. If I was going for like a horror build or something like that, honestly, I'd probably leave them on. I'd probably leave everything on. But yeah, turn that off. Just because they also scare me, even if I know that nothing crazy is going to happen. And I'm going to leave those two. That doesn't really matter. Okay, world generation. So I have several world gen related mods already, so I don't actually have to go too crazy with the world gen settings to make it look pretty interesting. I have some realistic world generation mods as well, so I'm going to just leave this as realistic. Now, land cover, this is about how much ocean is in your world. Disclaimer, please, I would recommend not trying to make a world that is similar to Earth. I did that because I was like, oh, how cool, Vintage Story is so realistic. What if I made like an Earth-like world and then like, you know, like pretended like I was in Earth? It did not go well. Okay, look, there's way too much ocean in Earth, and when it's replicated in the scale of Vintage Story, it's scary. I spawned in an island that had 2 trees and 7 rocks, and 3 hours of rafting across the ocean, and I found another singular tiny island. So really, it did not go well. I starved so fast. So, but in the most recent update of Vintage Story, sailboats were added. So I actually kind of want to try those out. So I do want to try to have a big ocean kind of area, you know, for sailboating and exploration. I'm going to go with 70% land cover. You know what? I'm gonna go with 80%. I'm gonna go with 70%. Sorry. I'm gonna go with 70%. Land cover scale, this is more about the ratio of ocean to land when there is ocean in between land. I'm gonna just leave this like this. But basically this choice means that when there's land on one side and land on the other side, yes, I want huge ocean in between them. That's all that is. Upheaval, this is like mountains and hills, geologic activity, geysers and hot springs and lava on the surface. Landform scale, I'm going to change this because I want to try and get one like big continent, because I have the watersheds and rivers and stuff like that, and I think it could look really cool in terrain generation. And also, if I have one big continent, then theoretically that means when I find the coast, I have found the big ocean. So I'm going to put that as 200. All of this is fine. I don't want to walk off the edge of the world if I do somehow find it. This is fine, that's fine, whatever, that's fine. Okay. Multiplayer, I don't need any multiplayer stuff on because I am just playing by myself, all by myself. Okay. This is from the realistic biome generation mod. I can choose what latitude I want to start at. I'm just going to start at the equator, but if I wanted to go to the North Pole, I could click over here and the South Pole over here or anywhere in between. And then I'm going to increase the world height for fun, because more land and more cliffs, and that seems fun. Okay, so that is all we're gonna do. And we're gonna create the world and start my first YouTube Vintage Story playthrough. I'm so excited. This is like, I don't know, this is kind of a little crazy for me, but not crazy in like the, whoa, I'm so crazy kind of way. It's crazy in like the, I'm really putting myself on the internet, playing a game and talking. I've already posted one video. To be fair, it was a build tour, and I did read a script and a voiceover, so this is a little different because I am, like, this is not me reading a script right now. I'm live sitting here watching the loading screen with you. And yeah, there were really nice responses to my first video, the build tour for the starter home. Someone said they thought my voice was calm, which is really nice. That, you know, I wouldn't say I was like incredibly flattered by that, but it caught me a little off guard. I didn't think anyone was gonna comment on my voice or talking, but I guess that was like half the video. Half of it was the build and the visuals, and the other half was indeed just me yapping for like 15 minutes. So I'm afraid this video is going to be worse. But I think that's also kind of partially why I decided to just go ahead and do this playthrough, is because, well, people didn't mind me yapping for 15 minutes. What do they care if I yap for an hour? So yeah. Well, this is taking a second. All those messages are because I actually don't have the expanded food mod installed, but I do have the mod that makes expanded food work with another mod that I have. I don't know why I added it, but I did. But the world will work just fine. I'm going to shut up now and come back when the world loads. We are in! It's character creator time! Look at this person who's generated for me. Alright, I'm gonna make my usual little tiger character. Ba-ba-ba. I can't remember what color eyes I did. I think they were like yellow or orange to like offset. Okay. Ooh, I can never remember what hair type I put. I think it was like, yeah, oh yeah, that's it. And then I have the segmented bun. Ba, ba, ba. Or top knot, I mean. I don't have a mustache. I don't have a chin puff. I do usually do the smirk or mellow. I think let's go for smirk. I'm feeling determined. I give up. Shit. Show my little outfit. It kind of goes with the color scheme. This is as close to like tiger colored as I could really cohesively get. I mean, I thought about doing my hair like this, but it didn't really match with the skin colors as much, so there she is. Whoa! Whoa! Alright. No. Yeah, let's go with the flute. That's cute. Alright. Okay. She's got a lot to say. We both do. Oh god. Okay, confirm skin. I have yet to ever play a different class besides commoner, and honestly, I think for this playthrough I am gonna leave it at that. My goal for this playthrough, I think, is to use sailboats and get like past the Copper Age, because that's kind of where all of my playthroughs go really wrong, is once I get to Copper. I think also I kind of want to more take my time. Like I feel like every time I've played, I've just sort of like zoomed to Copper as fast as I can, because I really like building, and Copper kind of unlocks like every block ever. So I kind of want to spend a little more time. I want to build a little like horrible dirt hut base, and or maybe wood or something like that, maybe a little cuter. And then I want to do a little exploring and stuff, especially with the new terrain gen. I have not played with this whole set of mods before, so this actually is going to be pretty different. Okay, let's go! Oh, it's raining. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's raining and we've got eucalyptus trees. Oh my god. It really, really is raining. Okay. At least we're by a river. Let's look at the map. Oh no, it's an island! Oh god, it's an island. Why is it kind of a rectangle? Okay, it's an island. Ooh, okay, that looks like a little trader thing. There's definitely a river, at least. Please? Oh god. Oh no. Are we doing island hell? Okay, but this kind of looks like shallow, so maybe there's more land down here, or up here. Okay, we're gonna have to build a raft underneath here. Hopefully oh man. Hopefully there's cattails. I'm gonna need cattails for storage, and for food, they'll be helpful. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Are there not? This papyrus. Tool. I haven't played with all of these new plant mods and stuff like that too. Oh gosh, the terrain generation is gonna lag me a lot, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I haven't played with this whole set of mods yet, so we might also we might also have extreme issues with them. We might run into that. Ooh, everything is so loud. Okay. I'm not seeing any cattails. I'm a little worried about that. Papyrus. Can I need a knife. Okay, let me get some stones. So one of the really interesting crafting things, granite stones are fine too. One of the interesting crafting things here in Vintage Story is the napping system, which I actually have, admittedly, a mod that makes it a little faster. I need a stick. That makes it a little faster, just because, look, I put in my time. I did enough of it. Okay, I'm gonna make a knife. So this is the napping system. Normally, I would individually click all of these, but I'm just pressing and holding. That's how the mod works. Alright, I'm gonna make a knife, and that will make harvesting some of these things much easier. What is this? Naranjia plant? I don't know what that is, but I think it's from the berry mod. Brown sedge. Okay. Let's go see what happens when we get papyrus. If I can make... Oh, I can. Okay. I can make baskets and stuff out of papyrus as well, I think. I'm pretty sure. I could look it up. Let me look it up. Oh, it's gonna be slow. Okay. So there's also a handbook. The handbook, you press H, and then there is a handbook. Can I make hand basket? Okay, I can. Woohoo! Okay, thank God. Okay, and I can make chests out of papyrus. Okay, cool. I'm just in an area, I guess, where there's not cattails, which has been the go-to in every other playthrough I've done. When there have been cattails, but here it seems that it's papyrus. Maybe that has something to do with me being at the equator and using the realistic biomes generating stuff mod. My gosh, my English is failing me, and the whole point of this is that my English works so I can talk. Oh God. Okay, ooh, I see some of these berry bushes. Num num bush, that's so cute. Okay, I don't know if that's, I mean, it, just assuming based off of just how, ow, oh God, they're prickly. Oh God. Ow. So as you can see, even though I don't have any hostile mobs, oh, there's bamboo over there. Even though I don't have any hostile mobs, maybe I'll die to berry bushes, guys. There's a cave down there. Alright, I'm just gonna gather these more bushes. Flax lily. Okay, do I have? Yes, okay. So, in Vintage Story also you need to craft your inventory, so you make these little baskets to start off with. Each one is 3, you have a total of 4, so that's, say it with me, 3, 6, 9, 12 storage in your inventory. Okay. I need to get out of the rain. What is the temperature here? Oh, 40? Okay, it's not that bad. Equator. Okay, so I have... I keep forgetting this is an island. Oh, there's a rooster. There's chickens. Okay, so that is a trader thing. I can see it over there. This island. Man. Okay, we have to try and stay positive. Let's stay positive. Let's see who this trader is. Oh my gosh. Stop, please. Let me in. Where's your door? Oh, Jesus. Fuck. You scared me. Wait, let me not throw a stone at you. Okay, come here. Ma'am, okay. So through traders you can kind of get a little bit of the lore of Vintage Story. So this is not a tutorial. This is not like a playthrough, like here's how to play Vintage Story, how to go through it all. So I'm not going to explain everything, but I'll explain some things, I guess, when I get to them. I don't know, last time I said it's good to see a friendly face. We've been popping up like daisies. I don't think I've read this one before. Where are you from? No one wants to talk about it. I have no idea where I'm from. Wish I could be more help to you. Thank you. What's your name? Is that Virag? Or Egg? No, it's Virag, right? I'm sorry, I don't know the pronunciation of that accent. Okay, what do you have to trade? It's a furniture trader. Ooh, a painting. They want glass. Okay, ooh, regular glass. Okay, actually that is a good trade. That if I find some quartz, that won't be that difficult to do. Linen. Okay. Maybe give me a bed. Yeah. Yes. He's laughing. Wait, I like that. Also, okay, they changed the villager. Oh my gosh, the trader designs. And people miss the like little old people, the cute little old people. I kind of like them both. I like both of the things. Look, he's got an abacus on his butt. That's cute. Virag. Thank you. Oh my god. My finger dexterity. Okay, I'm gonna mark him on the map. Oh, also I have a mod that gives me more fruit and veggie and like nut icons. That's what that is. Let's do white for traders. And he is a they are furniture trader. And I'll pin them even though they're on this fuck ass island. Okay. Great. Okay, let's see here. Nope, I didn't want to type. My god. This is like embarrassing. Like, I'm playing this game I've been playing for a couple months now, and all of a sudden, just because I'm recording it, I can't even type. Let's look up raft. Can I make a bamboo raft? I can. How much do I need? Oh, and I need rope too. Can I make rope out of papyrus? Yes. I can. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay. What is that? Shipwright's blueprint. Oh, it does the same thing. Okay, regardless, 18 bamboo. Alright. Can I... do I need a... hold on, let me find one more flint. I need an axe. What is this? Spurge. Whoa! That's a cool log. Okay. Rock. Shale. Okay, but I want... flint. Yay! Axe. Doing the same thing, napping them. You just shift click with 2 flint in your hands, or two nappable stones. Okay. Oh, I need a stick. That was not a stick. Okay. Okay. Oh, a spurge seed. I don't know that I want to use a slot of my inventory for that, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what you can do with spurge or... oh, it's still in the trader's territory. Hold on. Nice thing about Vintage Story as well is when you chop down the... oh, it's the trader. See? I'm just such a scaredy cat. That scared me. I was like, what is it? It's trader. God. Nice thing about Vintage Story is if you chop down the lowest block of like a tree, like this, it takes down the whole tree. And it takes longer to chop it down, like depending on how much of the tree is above it. Okay. I need more papyrus so that I can make rope. I just run off a cliff into a cave. Tiger, that's great. Ooh, I should also make a torch before nighttime comes so I can see where I'm going. It gets dark in this game because obviously there's no light pollution because, well, humans don't suck as much here. Oh, here, log. I don't know what that... I kind of want to know what all these things look like. Although, the problem is that if I take a boat to another, like, landmass, the, like, chances are there will be totally different stuff there. Okay. Well, that, It's not bad, actually. I kind of like it. Okay, give me some more papyrus, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you. Rivers? Rivers are A tier. How much did I need for rope again? Rope. Coil of rope. 6. Okay. Oh! Okay, but I need to make 3 things of rope. Any more? Hello? Is there any more? Oh! There's little, boars. If I had hostile mobs on, I'm sure they would come gang up on me. And moida me. They'd kill me in the grasses. There's more over there. Okay. Oh, I don't know if anyone has seen that, the artist who... I don't even know if it's a full song yet, because there's a whole bunch of complaints in their comments that they haven't made or released or teased or whatever a full song. They just keep making the same melody but with different, like, strange nonsensical words, and it's the one that's like, you never take me to Bangladesh, but that's stuck in my head, but only the you never take me to Bangladesh part. So my internal monologue right now is just kind of that on repeat, cutting papyrus. What a time, what a time, what a, oh Jesus, the baby boar scared me. See, okay, see, this is why I don't have hostile mobs on, because can you imagine, I'm already this inadequate at the game, not that I'm incredibly inadequate at the game, but like, my god, can you imagine if oh wait, I have enough. Can you imagine if I didn't have the frickin', oh, it's bamboo. Wait, right? Or was it only 2? Oh! Wait, what? Am I remembering the... I didn't mean to lay down. Am I remembering the recipe wrong? There's someone who's already typed and posted a comment being like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I did. I remembered the recipe wrong. God. Okay, let me... Bamboo again. Nope, that's not bamboo. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Where is bamboo? I shouldn't be running. So, okay, so one of the, like, hardest things about this game, for the first, like, 3 or 4 in-game days, is food. Oh my god, you starve so easily. I always forget because I don't know. I really like the survival part of the game and the process of like playing the game and stuff like that, but there's some things I just get so impatient about, and that includes walking places. I don't know what it is, but every game I play, I've gotta like sprint everywhere. Sprint, 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 everywhere I go. I'm actually gonna get a bit extra bamboo, just in case I have anything else that I need to make with wood. I'll just have like all the same wood. I say wood. I know bamboo technically, is it? Is it wood? No, I don't think it's technically wood. Is it? That's something to look up. Question of the day for you. Please comment if you know. Is bamboo wood? Or is it a different category of plant? Perhaps it's a woody plant, but maybe it's not technically wood. For the purposes of this game, I think it's wood, because you can use it for all the wood things. Oh, I've got bamboo saplings too. Okay. But, I don't know if it's actually technically considered wood. Okay. Let's look at the map. I can kind of get some hints from, like, the coloring here, the ocean. I think there's maybe land here. There's maybe land here. This is, like, deep, and that's deep. This looks the most promising, the closest, so I think I'm just gonna go that way. Where's my mini-map? And why don't I have one? I don't know why, I don't know where it went. Oh, let me get rid of the tooltip, sorry. Close. Thank y'all. Thank y'all, goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna put that in there. Oh! You know what I should do? I don't have enough. Okay. Ooh, I should have taken some papyrus shoots, but honestly, are these they are ferns. That's so pretty. I love ferns. I really, really like ferns. Okay, I'm getting distracted by plants. This is just gonna be how things are. I hate to tell you. Kapok. Whoa, green bamboo. Okay, I hear like thunder. This rain is cray-cray. Okay, now, here's the thing. I kind of, before I leave, just in case I don't come across land soon, I kind of want to see if I can find some more food, because I only have those 3 berries, and I'm already, like, almost a third of my hunger down. The green bar in the bottom is my hunger, and the red is health. Oh, shoot. Oh, berries? Are these ripe, though? Are these even berries? No. Blue tongue bush. Too hot to flower or fruit. Then why are you growing here, friend? What is this? Blue tongue bush. Oh, berries. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna eat some of these to have more inventory space. Hopefully, now that I think about it, hopefully none of these berries are poisonous. Because there are poisonous mushrooms in this game. I have 100%. There's poisonous mushrooms. There's also, like, mushrooms that make you hallucinate. I have made both of those mistakes before in this game. I try, just for the sake of, like, not that I'm, like, strict about trying to be realistic or whatever when playing the game, but I think it's more fun. This game's already, like, so influenced by being realistic. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is this tomatoes? Yes, okay. But those are the only mature ones, huh? Yes, they are. I don't see any other foods close by. Okay, but I did get 5, so that's not that bad. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Oh, shoot, I need an oar. God. Ugh. I forget that every time I make a little raft. Okay. But I think I can make a... Oh my gosh. Can you please just send a raft? Why not? Crude or bamboo. Oh. Oh god. I've unplugged my headphones. 1 moment, please. Sorry about that. I unplugged my mic. In my rage and not being able to easy search for a bamboo ore. Okay, I don't care. The recipe's gonna be the same. 2 rope, 2 wood. Oh, wait, what if I can't make a ore? Now that I think about it, what if I can't? Okay, I'm gonna make... I can only make 1. Oh no! Shoot. I'm gonna throw out that sapling because I don't think that's that important. Okay. And I know I can make rope from vines. So I'm going to do that instead. Okay. Yes, okay. Phew. Alright. Alright. Is that okay? Is that okay? Have we done something? Yes, okay. Now, I will hold this. Oh, should I make a torch? I should, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to see anything. And I always forget what a torch is. I think it's literally dry grass and a stick. Oh, but I need a torch and I need a fire. Ah! Okay. We're encountering the problem. Not the problem. I wouldn't say it's a problem with the game. It's honestly, actually, it is a part of the game that I really deeply like. Get rid of that. God damn it, and I need a stick. It's a part of the game that I really deeply like, that sort of almost everything is like just complicated. Okay, I just want a block with sticks in it, please. This is what I meant earlier when I said that I'm kind of incompetent at the game. I wasn't saying that I suck at the game, I was just saying that, like, it's just stuff like this. Like, I'll just forget one step. Like, I forget how many steps something takes, and then because I forgot that, I didn't, like, prioritize getting started on it. Ugh, okay. Fire starter, stick and, yeah, grass, but in different orientation. Okay. Please give 2 more stick. Please give 1 more grass. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. What am I gonna do? I'll drop that. Nope. I will drop that. I will... Okay, I have to be fast about this though, because this is in the rain, so I've gotta, like, pick it up real fast. Okay. Okay, huzzah! We've done it. Okay, now we have to be very careful not to... Oh wait, do I have to hold the torch in my offhand to use this? I can never remember. I have to be very careful not to jump off of my... oh, no, I just hold it. Okay, phew. Not to jump off of my boat into the water, because if I go into 2-block or deeper water, look at that storm cloud. That looks so cool. If I go into 2-block deep water, or deeper, this torch will go out. Okay, I really need more inventory space, but I really did not like the vibes of the island. I mean, it would have been fine, it's fine. I could have built like a little, like, silly thing there. Dirt hut is what I mean by silly thing. Translation. But I don't want to be on a tiny island. The whole, like, my whole thought when I was doing the world settings was that big ocean for sailboating, and then big landmass. And you know what is so funny? I talked all that shit about... Hey guys, it's Editing Tiger here. Interrupting your regularly scheduled vintage story program to tell you that I proceeded to raft across the ocean in search of something that was not an island with a 300-block cliff for a shore for an hour and a half. Now, this episode, I was planning on making it maybe 2.5 hours, depending on when I ended up stopping. I did not want an entire hour and a half of that gameplay to literally just be this, me rafting across the ocean. So after a certain point, an hour and a half, I decided to scrap this world, fix the world settings, and make a new one and start the playthrough over. I just don't want to cut out the first part of this playthrough because I feel like I had some good things to say about the game and about my start. But from this point on, don't worry, I'm not gonna make you watch an hour and a half of me rafting through the ocean. We're gonna start over. Sorry about that. Okay, we are starting over. I fixed the world gen settings, so now land cover's at 95%, land cover scale's 200, and landform scale is 200. But those are the only changes that I made to the original settings that I showed in this video. And I did do a test world, so it'll be a different seed, so I haven't spoiled myself on the seed, but I did make sure that it fixed our all islands, all ocean problem. We will indeed have a large continent this time. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I would not make you guys watch that, but I seriously... And you know what's so crazy? I rafted looking for, like, a big continent like I wanted to generate for literally an hour and a half of real life time. I've lost an hour and a half of my life I'll never get back. But in reality, it's 4.5 hours of my time, because it happened to me that other time I was talking about earlier in this video, when I was literally doing the settings and was warning people not to do what I did once, and then it happened again. So it's literally, oh my gosh, wow, what crazy foreshadowing that was. But this should be fixed, and I will come back as soon as this is done loading. Okay guys, I am back. We're loaded in. I've made my little character, and I hear water and I hear rain. Let's just hope that this is fixed. I say hope, but I did a test of these world settings and it should work. Okay. Okay. Ah! Jeez. Oh my god. I just teleported. That was crazy. Am I even in the same place? Did it just like teleport me across this lake? That's crazy. But so far, okay, so far we're looking good. Damn. The world gen looks so good. Oh my gosh. Like I was mentioning when I was starting this playthrough, look at the little hyenas. Hi little cutie. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Oh, this is another highlight of having... Oh no, the world gen is gonna lag me. Oh, I'm sorry guys, we're gonna have to get used to this until we sort of settle down in an area, I think. But anyways, that's another benefit of having the hostility turned off or down for creatures, is that, oh my gosh, it's lagging for a long time. Hello, game. Whoa! Oh dear. Okay. This is just like a playthrough that's full of just success and smooth running, isn't it? But anyways, yeah, that's another benefit to having the hostility turned off, is that, oh look at this good boy is sitting. Diorite stones, okay. I need flint as well, so I'm just gonna pick up a whole bunch of rocks while I'm walking around. I think this is papyrus. Is it? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make a knife and collect some. I spawned, actually, so far this looks like a pretty good spawn because I've got this big, would you call this a lake or a sea? I would call this a sea. And look at that trader just in the middle of, maybe it's not a sea because it's so shallow. Maybe it's like a swamp. Maybe it's like a swamp lake. I don't know. We'll come up with some names for places. Maybe I'll ask people, oh my gosh, whoa, the lag is crazy. What is going on with my game? Okay. Whew. Like I said, also, I haven't played with this exact combination of mods before. Whoa, look at that cliff. Okay, whoa, sorry. Distracted. I haven't played with this exact, like, combination of mods, and I do have a lot of mods, going at the same time right now, so it's very possible that there might be some growing pains here, you know? Also, I mean, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, Vintage Story is only in early access, so like, definitely the kinks are not all worked out yet, so who knows what that means for our lovely little mod pack. Damn, this whole lake is full of papyrus. Okay, this is actually gonna be really good. I'm gonna be able to get all of the inventory storage baskets that I could possibly make right now at the start. Ooh. This is actually, so far, this is a good spawn. This is like dramatically different to the first try that we had with Island Hell. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm feeling better about myself. About this situation here. Alright. And, you know what, I might end up staying around this area, but I also don't know, because I kind of, one of my goals, wow, lag. One of my goals for this series is to do some nice building, but I want it to be in a very aesthetically beautiful place. That's kind of why I wanted all of these terrain gen mods. Okay, that's that giant plateau up there. Looks like basalt, and I don't know what that would be. Whoa, look at that crazy tree. And that's up that cliff. Okay, so we're kind of in like a low-lying area. I kind of really want to find like a river valley or something like that. Like, this is nice, but there's so much gravel and stuff. I don't know. It's not as aesthetic as I like. Maybe I'll go up this way. Go south and see what we can find there. I'm gonna get all this inventory space because my goal is to find a nice aesthetic area to like settle down in and build. I know I'm gonna be walking around a whole lot, which means I'm gonna pick up literally everything. I'm not like a very big like loot goblin kind of player, but I do pick plenty of things up, you know? But there are some people out there who just be filling their pockets with just everything. I don't know that I would say that's me, but... Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Let's make some baskets. 1 basket, 2 basket, 3 basket, 4 basket. Hell yeah, okay. You can see how the baskets make up the inventory space. Right? You can see that, right? Ah! Why is it lagging so much? I mean, I know why it's lagging so much, just because of all the mods, but, even still, it hasn't been, actually, I don't want to say that. I don't want to jinx us and make it worse. The game will hear me. I'm just gonna get some dry grass, just because I'll need it for stuff, and I want to have the slot for it in my inventory before I start picking up random stuff. Okay. A box over there, I guess. Let's see here. Where did I just say I wanted to go? Well, first things first, let's go to this trader. Let's go see what they've got going on. Oh, look at these lilies. So cool. It's pretty. It's 1 block deep here. So it's not that deep. It is pretty though. The green papyrus. You're changing biome then. Okay, it's 2 blocks deep here. Hello? Oh, so for people who don't know what Vintage Story is or whatever, this stuff, well, first of all, oh my, Jesus, you're so loud. First of all, I couldn't, stop. I couldn't change anything about their house even if I wanted to because it's in their zone. But this stuff is like called clutter in general in the game. You can find little like the book thing is cool. I like your bracelet. Okay. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay, I'm just gonna. It's good to see a friendly place. Whoa, holy lag. Holy mother of lag. Okay, if it's not island hell, it's lag hell. Bjorn the Artisan. Ooh, they've got tapestry things. That one's cool. Oh, they're like pieces of tapestries. Are these the lore tapestries that they're pieces of? I wonder. I don't know. I've only ever found one of the lore tapestries. Yes. Oh, I should put you on my thing just to put you on my thing. You are an artisan trader. And I'll pin you here just for funsies. Okay, let me look at the map again just for a second. Do I see any other... That could be something maybe? Sometimes it's really obvious when there's a trader, like, on the map. Sometimes it's not. Cause like these things, that's probably like caves and it's just like white stone that's like down. Yeah, I think I am gonna go this way. There is a river over there. So I think I'm gonna go south and see what we can find. Sorry, I had to move my recording thing. It was like in the way of my mini-map. Okay. Let's go this way. I don't have a torch yet, so I am not in fear of putting it out. Alright, so there's a cliff there. Pick up more stones as I go. I'm also keeping an eye out in case any of these stones are a deposit of any kind. In Vintage Story, when you find like these stones, sometimes they might have like copper or quartz or lead or something like that in them, like in the little stones on the surface. And what that means is that there's a deposit of it below the surface. Diorite sand. And once you get the diorite stones, almost look like they have quartz in them. Once you get a pickaxe, a copper pickaxe, you can then go and mine those and get even more, like the chunks that come from mining the deposits under the surface are even more. Oh, a storm. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Are even more like have more resources, or like if it's an ore, bits they call it in Vintage Story. Okay, this is one of those berry bushes. Yes. Oh, it said it's too hot to flower a fruit, but it had fruit on it, so okay. Alright, well. Oh, holy leg. Holy moly. Please. Okay. Fruits. And there's eucalyptus tree here too. What is this? Kasturi? Great jambu. I don't know what those are. Are they fruit trees or something else? I don't know. I'm scared that these bushes are prickly. Oh, here's an example. Tin ore. I don't know that I'm going to stay in this area though, but I am going to mark it. I usually use this and the tin was kind of like brownish. Let's do like this. Oh my gosh, this lag. Crazy. I feel like this whole video is gonna be like this. Not brown coal, I wanna say like tin. Or maybe, is there like a tin thing already? No. That one's for bauxite. Brown coal. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's fine. And I'm gonna pin it for now, which just means that like if I'm looking at a map where it isn't, like those things will be pinned. But I'm not gonna pick it up for now because I don't want to waste my inventory on a singular tin bit. If I'm not going to end up in this area. If I really need to come get the tin deposit here later, then I'll come over here. Okay, how am I going to get up here? I guess I can just jump up here. They really look like they have quartz in it. That's kind of crazy. How very misleading. Alright. Let's jump up this wall here. And hopefully... Wow, I'm sorry, that was embarrassing. Hopefully there's super cool things up here. Look at these sunflowers, how cute. Cutie. Okay. And I kind of want to go up and to the right. I want to try and find that, like, river that I saw on this map here. Oh, it's a river that leads to another lake. I'm not too big on this, like, brownish area, so I kind of really want somewhere green and nice. But also, this looks like it could be cool to build a house up here. Or, like, build a little, like, a compound or, like, a little village or something. This looks like it might be clay deposits. Sometimes you can kind of see on the map when there's, like, clay or peat or something like that deposits. In fact, I think I'm actually standing literally right next to a red clay deposit. And... yeah. All these different trees and stuff. Alright. Oh, anyways, was I? Yeah, I literally am. Look, it's red clay. Alright, I'm gonna mark that because clay is very useful and needed. Okay, and there's some wild plants here, but they're not ripe yet. I'm just thinking about food, you know? Growing potatoes. Oh, the baby hyena. Yeah, this is kind of like a savanna-y biome. And I don't know. I don't know that that's the aesthetic of the builds that I want to do. I'm kind of thinking like lush green fields kind of vibes for this one. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about this lag. Kind of crazy. I think it has a lot to do with the Algernon's Watersheds mod, and the way it like loads in the moving water. This most recent update, or like big update, 1.22, for Vintage Story introduced like the moving water, like the rushing water, and like water wheels and stuff like that. And I think it's not fully optimized yet. And it does not help that I have 30 bajillion terrain gen mods going right now that affect that. Whoa, what's that? What is that? Who are you? Yo. Oh my gosh, please. Look at that view. Look at the view. I was just down there, and look at the mountains over there, and you can see that weird glitched out waterfall. Okay, what the heck is that animal? Oh, they're over there. What the heck? That noise is crazy. Oh, they're down there now. Huh. I don't know what that was. It kind of looked like kangaroos, I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't know kangaroos make like a... It was almost like a cawing noise, like a bird or something. Oh, wow. I can say, having played with the Watersheds mod for a bit, the little, like, lag spikes, they stop once you sort of find a place and you're, like, there for a while. Okay, there's flax here, which is good. Now, this area up here is pretty flat. It would be good for building. The edges of it have cool views, so maybe I'll walk around the edge of it and see kind of like where has the nicest view, what I might want as a view. Let's see the map too. What else have I uncovered? It's got the river up here. I don't know, it's just that I'm gonna have to travel so far to find like a super green space, I think. Like over here, maybe there might be something. I could have gone north up through here and maybe it would have been more green. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the only problem, well, not the only problem, but a problem I could imagine happening if I start building on top of this plateau is that every time I need some resource or whatever that's not on this plateau, I'm gonna have to go down it. Which just means, I guess, that I'd have to... Oh yeah, it is red clay. That I'd have to build like some massive staircase or something. I'm gonna mark all of these. At least I know that there's lots of red clay over here, which is good to know. I actually, it's funny, I like the color of like the blue clay better. Like when you fire stuff in the game, like pottery. But the red clay, very useful. And also it kind of has a more rustic vibe, I think. Which I do like. Like when you fire stuff, it's kind of like a brownish red. Please, okay. Let's think. Should I go north, where that green is, or over there? I think I'm gonna go north. But you know what? I think I'll go, like, this way. I'm gonna eat these berries. Coral bead berries. Oh, shit! Oh, no! They're poisonous! Oh, God! Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I ate 3. Throw those away. I don't want them anymore. I ate 3. Also, the bird cawing sound was definitely this guy. Is this a panther? It is. Hi. Hi, friend. Oh, look at your little whiskers. I'm so glad I have the hostility turned off. That's so freaking cute. A panther. Yeah, so I have. That's not a vanilla animal. That was added by a mod. I've got some mods that add. I don't know if it's like Paleolithic or Neolithic or what it is entirely, but I've got some mods that add some like ancient animals type of deal, and some of them are big cats. Oh, I love cats. My name's Tiger. That I guess is some clue about that, but oh, the big cats, and they have big paws and they purr and they're just so cute. Alright, continuing on our journey. Oh, look, there's copper here. I will pick up the copper bits. Oh, you're so ferocious. I will pick up the copper bits. Was this also copper over here? No. Okay. Just one measly copper bit. Oh. Spelt. Okay. How am I gonna get down from here? It looked a lot smoother on the map. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna head like that way, so let's see if I can go down this way. Oh, it's looking very, it's giving cliff. It's giving sheer cliff face. Oh, and it's gonna be nighttime. Oh no, or is it just raining? Regardless, I do need to make a torch. Wow, we really need to find a place to settle down so that we can stop dealing with the new terrain generating in. Oh, brother. Please. Please, God. Oh my gosh. There's actually probably quite a few mods that I could like turn off, which might help, but okay. Actually, let me make a torch first. Because the rain. Oh wait, I forgot I have so much. I forgot that the rain. That's the wrong way. The rain is making me remember that the night will be coming. Oh my gosh. Can I not put stuff on half slabs? I thought I literally have a mod for that. So rude. I was just clicking wrong. It was not the mod's fault. All me. All me. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This video, honestly, not gonna be that good with me spending an hour of it rafting to nowhere and yapping about world generation statistics and who I am, and then the other half with us lagging every 10 seconds. Good god. What a first video in a series. Jeez. Okay, let's go down this way so that I don't fall off a cliff and die instantly. There are ways to die in this game that are not hostile animals. A surprising amount of them, obviously. When I started the island hell world, I got stabbed by berry bushes, and just now I look, half of my hunger's gone. Although at least, luckily, I've healed some. I guess that's why my hunger's gone. Let's try these. Those were fine. Okay, cool. So it was that medium berry, but the creeping pine plant. Let's only eat one. Okay, those are fine as well. Creeping pine plant and medium berries are good, but that like orange, it was like coral something or other berry. Not good. Okay. Not good. Okay, okay. Yeah. So true, yeah. Wow. Okay. we generated anything else up here in the map. Okay, there is a lot of green space up there. Okay, we definitely are gonna just go north. Maybe I'll build in like this space. It's like super flat there. I could just fill that in and like that. And I'd have some cute little, can I go down this? Yeah. Some cute little lakes, little ponds and stuff to work with. Maybe that's where I'll go. Maybe that's where I'll go. Please let me walk. I know you're just so overwhelmed. You're just so whelmed by all the terrain you have to generate. Where am I going? Yeah, I think I'll go around that. I just don't feel like climbing up it very much. I shouldn't run. I should not run. I should not run. I don't have enough food for that nonsense yet. What was that noise? There's so many, I have like the mods that add the animals, so there's so many new animals that are definitely not vanilla vintage story animals, and I have no idea what they are or what sounds they make. Like I don't know what all the animals are. Who are you? Who are you and what do you want from me? The other difficult thing is that when it's nighttime, you can't see shit in this game. That's why I wanted to make a torch. So that at least I can see the like 20 feet around me, you know? A rock. Alright, there's bamboo over here. It's good to know. Actually, I will mark that just in case. Can't tell horse tail green. Let's do like that. Should I? Yeah, because there's like the yellow bamboo too. Wow. This is going really well, guys. Can you tell I'm tired of the lag? Alright, bamboo. Should I make that a tree? Or like this. And make it like that. Okay. Bamboo. Oh, there's quartz in the stone there. Da, 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 da. Rocks. Just rocks. Just rocks everywhere. Ooh, there's some ruins here. Oh, there's quartz. Quartz. Now quartz, honestly, is not hard to find. It's kind of everywhere. At least in my games. In my experience playing Vintage Story. So I don't know that I really care about marking this on the map because I'm sure that I'm going to find other quartz things. 10 hours later, I will, however, put that and the copper into my thing. Alright, now, ruins. I mean, this is a very, very small one. It doesn't really have anything. It's too small, methinks. Look at that, floating stones. Ruins can be very useful, because they might have lovely little jars with lovely little things in them. Ugh, of course it's raining. It's frickin' raining! Okay. It's raining. I wish it would stop raining. Da, da, da. Just walking. This is... Oh, a tangerine tree! Yo, I'm gonna mark that. That's cool. That's cool with me. Tangerine tree. Oh yeah, I forget that these bright green, like almost like teal colored things on the map are usually fruit trees, which is good because I think I also want to make a really nice orchard in this game. But that's also because I really want to make it to winter. I really want to make it past winter. I want to spend more than just 2 seasons in Vintage Story in this game, in this current gameplay, in this series. I want to make it to like 5 years. That's like so long, you know? But I want to, like, I feel like that'd be cool. Like, what could I have built and made in 5 years? Seems cool to me. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go up here. Rocks. I want to see what this fruit tree over here is. I think this first episode is probably going to be the most boring in the whole series. Well, I'm sure there will be other boring episodes, but this one really legitimately is just... Ah, it's another tangerine tree. Okay. Cool. This episode really is just gonna be me finding a place to settle down, and then I think I'm literally just gonna build, like, my first, like, wood hut of a house, and then that's probably just gonna be it. Like, that's gonna be the... Whoa. The episode. I don't want to fall in there. Please and thank you. No thanks. Alright, where's the end of this? I don't really... It doesn't seem fun to fall to my death there. What are these bushes? Oh, here. Oh, I found that tree, that, I don't know if it's a tree or if it's always a bush. I saw that one other time. Okay. Let's see here. I wish it was daytime so that I could really see what this area looks like. So I guess for the nighttime, I'm just gonna walk around. Okay. These are eucalyptus trees. These are, oh, here. Oh, so it is a tree and not just always a bush. Okay. I'm just gonna walk around and see kind of what's in this area. There's a trader over there, I think. Yeah, all the way over there. Okay. I think I do kind of really like this zone. But what are these? Are these trees or are these like little hills? I don't know. There's a waterfall over there. Okay. All these little lakes and stuff. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Oh my god, Vintage Story's having a breakdown. A mental breakdown. I'm sorry for what I'm doing to you, my friend. Blue tongue bush flowering. Okay. One thing I'm not seeing a lot of. Fruit. Like food. Okay, there's copper pieces here. Shave. I'm gathering these rocks because I can use these rocks and some clay to make cobblestone and other stuff that I will want for building. Because in order to prepare for winter eventually, I say this like I ever made it to winter. In order to prepare for winter, I personally want to, ooh, more copper, want to build a fireplace in my house so that it can be warm inside and I can cook inside and stuff like that. But I have the real smoke mod installed, so it's got to be a fireplace that can work with that. And I have a design for that. I'm gonna need stone. Whoa, that's a lot of copper. Okay, we're having amazing luck with the copper. Holy shit. Whoa. Also, these eucalyptus trees are crazy looking. I've seen eucalyptus trees in real life, like in person, and I'm not gonna lie, they weren't rainbow. they did not look like that, but I don't know, maybe there's different like varieties of I'm sure there's maybe different varieties of eucalyptus, and maybe there are eucalyptus trees that are genuinely rainbow like that. It's kind of crazy. Okay, there is bamboo over here too, though, so if I want bamboo for something, I could get it. Okay, cool. Cool. And there's this ohia log, which, when we started the first try from hell, I did chop down one of those, and I do like the color of the log. So I think if I do my house in wood... Oh, mushrooms. Oh no, it's resin. Whoa, it just looks so red. Okay. Good to know. There's resin there. Okay. What are these? Soybeans. Mature soybeans. I'll collect some. I think that will be good for farming. I don't know what you can use. I mean, I guess you could just eat soybeans, but I wonder if in the game you can use it for something else as well. Soy something. Maybe I can make soy milk with it. I don't know. Okay. Please stop. Right. I'm also, I mean, this has multiple purposes, but I'm also walking around this area like this, because as I walk around, it's like expanding the map around here, which is going to help it be not as glitchy as we come to live here, which I do think I am going to settle down here. I'm also kind of trying to kill time before morning so that I can actually see what this area looks like. Okay, so this is the little flat bit that I could just fill in. Is this a cave, or is it just like a divot? Okay, it's actually a cave. I could use that. Ooh, more copper. Oh my gosh. This is like close to #1 most profitable run for like finding copper around. Like this is pretty, this is going well. This is going well. Let's see here. Okay, the sun's rising. Ah, thankfully. What does this like mountain, like cliffside over here look like? Okay, there's kind of like a wide English is failing me. A wide upness is what I was gonna say. Oh, more num-num bushes. These are the ones that stabbed me. Their name's so cute though, but it did stab me. But also, did I eat the berries from them? Okay, it's fine. Cool. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna mark the num-num. Let's do it like that. That's what color they are. And num-num berries. Cool. Alright. Sun's coming up. Look at that up there. Cerussite. I don't know what that is used for. I think I have a thingy for it though. I think I've found that before. Yeah. No clue what that's used for though. Cerussite. Wait, was that the same? Yeah, it is. I just like spelled it wrong before. Okay, that's fixed. I'm not gonna collect it yet because I don't actually know what it's used for or when I might use it, so I don't want it to like block up my inventory, so I'll just leave it. Okay, alright, big flat area. The view's not bad, it's just also not really good. maybe this playthrough, I still, okay, admittedly, I don't really have like a very distinct goal with this playthrough. Like, I don't really, there's not like a real theme to this. It's mostly just first playthrough. I'm sure there will be many kinks to work out, and just figuring out how the whole YouTube thing works, and learning how to talk to myself for 3 hours when I'm actually gonna be technically talking to people, that kind of thing. What is this? Blue tongue bush. Were those good? Yes, they're good. Okay, cool. That's flowering. Alright. This is another berry. Let's make it like this color. Blue tongue berries. Pin. Alright, so we've got food in this area. Cool. Now that the sun's coming up, I can see it better. Oh, there's more. What is this? False tomato plant. That doesn't sound incredibly non-toxic. They're not non-toxic. They're not. Let's get rid of those. I don't want you. False tomato plants. Get out of here. Alright. Here's that running water area. I could do a water wheel up there. Actually, the terrain there is not bad. What kind of tree is this? Guava tree. I think it's a fruit tree. Let's mark it. Guava. I have no idea what shape fruit it has, so I'll just do a mango. I also don't know what color fruit it has. There was another fruit tree. There it is. What are you? Iwara plum. Cool. That's not what I wanted. I'm just gonna say plum. Maybe like that. That's like apricot kind of, but plum tree. Okay, lots of food around this area. That's good. It looks better now that it's sun up here. Looking more like a good survivable area. Now, I should make a trip back to that big lake, the like swamp pond thing. Woo! Naranjia plant. I don't remember. I think I tried those once. Oh, the lightning! Scary, bro. Scary. Okay, I don't actually know if you can get struck by lightning in Vintage Story. I assume you can, because that would be realistic and would make sense. I would prefer not to get struck by lightning. It's all still growing. Oh, more copper. What? Oh, this area is good. This is like 10 billion times better than the other start we had. Okay, so those are trees, not little mountains. Actually, I don't mind that, like sort of flowing into the savanna. Alright. Let's pick a place to actually build. False tomato plant. Fuck you. Get out of here. Go on, get. Alright, let's think about this. Let's look at the map. I could build a water wheel over here. I think I might build my actual, like, a house in this area. Yo, that struck right there. Holy shit. I'm gonna get, like, under trees a little bit. Is that smart? I guess, yeah, because it'll strike the tree and not me, right? Oh, God. Ah! That's scary. That's scary. Okay, anyways. Okay, I could eventually build a water wheel, like, right here. I could make a waterfall, also, from that pond. But I wonder if that would drain the pond? I don't entirely know how that works in Vintage Story. Alright. I could fill in these little cave things with dirt. And sort of, like, smooth all this terraforming out. And smooth that land out and whatnot. Build my house kind of right here. There's plenty of flat land for, like, farms and whatnot around, so I think I might do that. But now the question becomes, what kind of house do I want to build? I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna gather a whole bunch of wood. I'm gonna build, like, it's gonna be like a temporary cabin. You know, like a construction cabin. Like, this is the cabin I'm gonna live in while I build my house. And then, I think once I've built that cabin, that's where we'll end this first episode. I think, if you have any suggestions about, like, what kind of style build I should do, or, like, what I should do where, I would love to hear them in the comments. That would be fun. And I'm gonna do some research into some building styles, like architectural stuff, and general vibes that would go with sort of this area. I also want to look up, like, ohia and eucalyptus. I want to look up, like, where they're natively from, and, like, the building styles from that area of the world. Like, I feel like that could also be kind of cool to do some kind of build inspired by the actual, like, style of buildings in the sort of environment that I'm in Vintage Story. I feel like that could be a cool option as well. I don't know. Oh, this is another plum tree. Let's mark that friend. Nice. Okay. I'm only cutting down the ohia trees right now because, to be honest with you, I don't know that I want a rainbow house. But also, the tree might not be rainbow on the inside. Let's see, actually. Let's cut down one and we'll see. If it's rainbow on the inside, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna build a rainbow house. That I know for sure. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's kind of like a pinky brown. Did that not? That didn't even chop down the whole thing. What the heck? Let's try this. That looks like it's actually gonna cut down the whole thing because it's going so slow. Alright. What the heck? Is this like a custom tree of some kind and it's got like some weirdness with... Is it touching other trees and maybe the game's getting confused? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go up more. Please chop yourself down. I don't want to get struck by lightning while I'm up here. This is not a good situation here. Please. See, this is going so slow, I kind of feel like... Ah! That lightning was close. Oh my god, I saw that on the top of my screen. Ah! Okay, this is going so slow, I feel like hopefully it will get all the rest. I also don't want any, like, floating trees. Yes, thank god. Okay. Now I gotta get down from here. Hurry! Oh god. I wonder in this game if you're wearing, like, metal armor or something like that, if you might get struck by lightning more, or you're, like, more likely to. The sun coming from wherever the hell it's coming from, over there, and it literally rainstorming right now is kind of crazy. Okay. I think I could work with these two colors. I want a third though, kind of. But bamboo, I think that's gonna be too light of a color. Does the green bamboo make green bamboo things? Oh no, it's still yellow. Yeah, it's too yellow. It's like banana yellow. Um, a third tree type. Oh wait, there's those savanna trees. Where are those? Over here. What kind of trees are those? I should not be running. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I just want to get places quickly. You can't blame me for that. I just want to go. You know, I'm just really excited to see what these trees are. Alright, I can definitely close up those 2 caves that are underneath where I'm going to build, because there's plenty of other little cave things. Yes, this is definitely a different kind of tree. Okay. What are you, my friend? Let's see if there's another cave. Acacia. Oh, okay, good. That will be like an orangey color. I think we can end up with a good color palette here, maybe? Although the orange colors are not my favorite, but I think if I had like a palette of them together, like I think I could make something good. And especially if I find out what kind of styles exist in the area where all these kinds of trees like naturally grow in the real world, I feel like that will help even more. Let's see. Yeah! Look at that. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm looking at like the inside colors. Yes! Okay. Okay, this is exciting. Okay. Alright. Now we need to figure out where we want to build the construction hut. Maybe we build the construction hut like right here, because I won't have to do any terraforming here or anything like that, like fixing this grass sort of stuff. Build the little hut right here, and then later I could turn it into a cute little like fishing hut type thing. Yeah, put it like right over here. Okay, I feel like that's cute. Let's do that. Alright, which log do we like the look of for like the outside of the, like for like, okay, this is just my style of things. Either the ohia or, I don't want a rainbow house, so I'm not gonna do that. Either the ohia or the acacia. This one kind of, it's giving stone, so I feel like if I have a stone like fireplace, it's gonna clash. Okay, I'm gonna use the ohia. And let's do, where's the lake? Maybe this will be like the path up will kind of curve around this and go to the front of the hut. I want to have like a window. Yeah, okay. 2, 3, 4. And I'm doing it this spacing to have a window so that I'll have like one thing of wall, and then I could do a one block wide, like 2 block tall window thing, and then another thing. Okay, how do I like I'm gonna have to look this up. How do I debark wood? Crafted by axe. Oh, I need a hammer first to do it. Wow, okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to wait for that then. Oh god, I'm gonna have a rainbow house until then. Whoa. So basically what I'm thinking is that I want the inside color of this to be like the walls. I'm gonna debark these these logs eventually, but for now I am gonna have a rainbow house. Wow. Alright, and I want this, this doesn't need to be huge. I kind of did make the entrance huge, but that's because I want windows on the front to see the lake, the beautiful view. I don't really, I mean, I kind of want to put windows on all sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be a 4 block wide window. And then we'll go through the back. That's probably where I'll put the fireplace, somewhere back there. Oh man. This rainbow house is something else. I was gonna I was gonna make the thumbnail of this video like an image of the like starter home I ended up building, but honestly this is crazy. This is crazy. People are gonna see that thumbnail and go, what the hell? Okay. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of like 4 up, like I feel like that's a good height. It makes like when the ceiling, oh, I'm out. When the ceiling is, I'm gonna leave that tree there actually. The fun thing about Vintage Story 2 is that, so I have a mod that makes forests like regrow themselves. Of course, if I've got a sapling, I don't think I have any. If I got like, you know, if I could replant a tree, if I got a sapling or something, I could of course replant the tree. But they do take time to grow. Like like time. It's not like fucking Minecraft where it's like whatever it is, 3 days or something. No, they take time to grow back. So I can't just chop down that tree by the pond and then plant a sapling and be like, oh, in a few days the aesthetic will be back. No, it'll be like a few months in game. So yeah, I have to be a little conscientious of my environment when chopping down trees, which I do really like. I appreciate that. I feel like Vintage Story, the devs, have done a good job of striking a balance between being realistic, but not to the point where it's like, I always think of like the RL Craft mod in Minecraft, where it's like just so hard, like, and it's just like, it's realism, it's difficulty with the excuse of realism being like the inspiration for that. What's this? Hello, hyena. Macadamia. Oh, that's not a fruit, that's a nut. Okay, do I have a nut? Well, I got like a little acorn. Cherries. I don't really have another nut thing. Macadamia nuts are like yellowy white. Macadamia nut tree. Cool. This area is actually really good. Really, really good. What is this? Lemon! My gosh. Bro. This area is super good. Lemon tree. The lemon gets to be a lemon. My gosh. Alright, these are more acacia trees. What's this? Blackwood. Looks cool. Wait, maybe I'll make this the walls in the meantime. If I can find enough of them. It looks like this is the only one so far that I can see. So maybe not, but we'll see in a second. It looks like it's just an acacia forest. Is it really the only one? I don't wanna chop it down if it's the only one. Is that crown of thorns? I don't know what that is. Blackwood logs. Those are pretty, but I don't know. If that's the only one, I don't want to chop it down. What does it look like on the map? Just sort of any old tree. Okay. I mean, like, what if that's... Let me go farther into the acacia thing. What if there's more? You know? You know? Hello, Sir Hyena. Like, is it still... No, this is different. Is this pine? I have any... Oh! Bees! Where are you? I hear them. They're somewhere here. Bees are good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Or was that my torch? Where are you? I don't know, but I will mark them. Bees! 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 Bees are a good find. Ebony log. Okay, that's another dark colored log though. But I don't necessarily want like a dark colored log. I just liked the bark of that, whatever it was, blackwood log, is that what it was called? Blackwood? Or was it black? No, blackstone log doesn't make sense, but... Oh, come on. I went too far. I loaded too much of the map at once. I'm sorry. It was going good there for a moment. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a lighter colored log. Maybe there's more of them up here. I have to find more of them before I chop down that one. I don't like the thought of losing that that log. Alright. Alright. I be running and I shouldn't be. Eat some snacks. Is this more copper? Oh my gosh! The eating sounds like don't keep up with you if you move and eat. I have noticed, and they scare me every time because there's like something munching behind me. It's just the ghost of snacks past. Alright. I require your wood. Please give it to me. Give unto me your wood. That sounded really wrong, I'm sorry. Oh, the lag. There we go. There we go. Are there fish in this pond? I don't see any. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright. I don't know how much I need. I'll just freeball it and do whatever I want. Well, to be fair, the ohia logs are just going on the, like the corners for now. Okay. Let's go back over there. These eucalyptus trees are so tall. They're just bragging about their height all the time. I don't have any clay, but I do know where clay is. I should collect some. Oh my god. Please. Oh! Damn it. I was gonna say one short, but I definitely need more than just one more. You know, I don't mind a tree being here because it'll make me make this path like to the lake curvier, but I do kind of not like the like random ass height of the eucalyptus tree. So I'm gonna cut it down. And something else will grow here later. Or I'll put a berry bush along the path or something like that. think that'll grow faster. I don't know, we'll see. How often does it rain in here? Common? That's not the worst, but... And I can't make planks yet. Can't make planks yet. I'll need copper for that. I need a saw blade for that, I think. So yeah. What did I just say that I needed again for what was I even saying? What did I say I needed for the debark? Oh, a hammer. So I need copper for that too. Change these to go sideways. I don't know, I kind of like it when the wood like frames the window kind of thing. This torch in my hand is annoying me. I also think I read somewhere recently too that holding something in your hand burns through your hunger faster. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, I'm screwed because I basically just like keep the torch in my offhand and like never move it so that it just doesn't use my inventory slot. Do I like that? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I do. Okay. If I was going to be a fireplace, where would I be? Would the fireplace literally be in the center? I kind of feel like it'd be off to the side of it. Like maybe I'll make this window a little smaller. I could put my firewood storage there. Put firewood storage there, floor to ceiling, and then this would be like 1, 2, 3 fireplace. And then if this just goes up, that's a little 3x3 window. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright. Then, since none of this is going to... I'm going to replace this with stone anyways. It'll be like that, and then it'll be 1, 2, 3... change this. Just the change in direction of the logs will help me remember where I'm putting the fireplace. But I guess if you're watching this, I'm going to be posting a tutorial on how to build the fireplace that I'm building. But I suppose if you're watching this playthrough, this series, then you'll see me build it anyways in game. So I will admit I can't remember every time how exactly I chiseled it. Okay, so this is gonna be fireplace over here. Maybe I will make this over here like storage and stuff instead of window, and have just that front window, and then the like my bed and stuff be over on the other side. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. Ugh. We're just gonna do it like that. I'm just gonna go ahead. Alright. Okay, let me, before I do any roof stuff, and I'm actually not gonna make, well, I guess I could do like a thatch roof. I might. It would look kind of crazy, but I just might. I'm gonna dig all this out, and I can't make planks yet because I need copper stuff for that, which I think next time we'll work on on doing some clay stuff and working towards copper, and sort of outlining the big house. Like, I think next time I will bring to the video some thoughts, what I found in my little research about potential, like, builds I might do. And I don't know that next time we'll start on the builds, but I'll at least talk about them, and then if anyone has any opinions on them, on my thoughts, then let me know. And maybe in the 3rd episode of the series we'll start at least like outlining where the build's gonna be, and like thinking about what kind of materials we might want to go in search of, and blah blah, that kind of stuff. But anyways, I can't make planks yet because I need copper, and so for now the floor is gonna be packed dirt in here. Whoa, I ran out already. Oh, it's because some of that was medium fertility. There might be some people out there who are like, oh, you're wasting the medium fertility to do your packed dirt. I'm gonna have to terraform like this whole valley anyways. I'll have plenty of dirt left over. It'll be fine. I could just go deface a mountainside somewhere. That's not very environmentally friendly of me, is it? Oh, the lag. There hasn't been as much lag since we have moved over here and like been here for a second, but it's definitely still a little bit annoying. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so that no grass grows in the floor in here. And then, for the roof, wow, that lightning is crazy. I'm glad. I mean, usually it's just for the sole reason of I have to build a wooden house to start. Like, but I tend to keep. Wow, I tend to keep the. Oh my gosh! Why can't I speak right now? I tend to keep the fire spread from lightning thing turned off, because can you imagine what would happen if my wooden house got struck by lightning? That'd be sad. That'd be so sad, and I'd be depressed. Alright, this house is crazy. This house is crazy. I need more acacia. I need a lot more acacia. This is crazy. This is the ugliest. This is the ugliest starter house I've ever built. These textures. Oh, this is crazy. All right. This is wild. It's so funny because I started this YouTube channel like posting a build tutorial too. So the fact that like this is my starting house is so funny to me. And I'm like, look at me, I made a build. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. You should follow it. You should follow this, build tutorial. Look at how beautiful my build is. And then I'm making this monstrosity of a starter house. Oh my gosh. So funny. There's a fruit tree there. Who are you? Another lemon. 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 Alright, cool. Alright, give me another tree. Oh, is this a big boy? Oh, that's ebony, not acacia. I'm gonna need to make another axe, I think, before I'm able to chop down this whole tree. Another nice thing about Vintage Story, it's not like it's a big mod to Minecraft, but this is something that you have to mod into Minecraft. When you have a tool in your inventory, and the tool that you're currently using is the same kind, and it breaks, it automatically replaces that tool, the broken one, with the one that you have in your inventory. Oh, love that. Love that. Obsessed with that. Makes everything so nice. Like, you can see the axe that I'm using is almost out of durability. And it's gonna break before I'm able to chop this tree down, I think. Look, it just did. So it, whoa, the lightning. Whoa, the sky is crazy. So yeah. It could finish chopping the tree down, otherwise that would have like only partially chopped it. Always need more sticks. Sticks and stones. Alright, how much acacia do I have? 44? I don't know if that's gonna be enough for the roof. I don't feel like it's going to be, so I'm just gonna get a little more. Oh, that tree was not as big as I thought it was gonna be. One more. One more. So like the nice thing is about being next to this. Ooh, I'm gonna starve. Shit, what should I do? Shit. I gotta look for food. I've got these soybeans. Eat some soybeans. Okay, I need to go look for like berry bushes with berries on them. Are these just flowers? Oh, nope, there's berries too, thank God. Num num bush. I'm gonna mark that. Num num berries. Just that, okay. We're gonna do this walking though. Oh, and it sucks, it's nighttime now, I'm not gonna be able to see. Okay, but hopefully... Oh yeah, also... I know there's red clay over here. I'm gonna unpin some of these because it's really annoying to look at that on the map all the time. There's bamboo closer to my house, so I'm gonna unpin that as well. Look at how much copper there was near where I live. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Oh my god. That's crazy. So much copper. Holy shit. This is like the land of copper, dude. Wow. Wow. The land of copper. And, you know, I was literally just talking about how much food there is here. Not enough. I might have to kill one of these animals in a second. And because they're non-hostile, it's kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sad, guys. Because they don't fight back, you just kind of have to chase them down and murder them. It's really... it's a little sad. But you know what? I'd be more sad if I spent like 30 days in this game and then died because a hyena thought my ankles looked tasty. It's not the life I want to live. It sounds harsh that I'd rather chase the animals down and murder them than give them a fighting chance. That's so rude. I'm sorry. Empty, flowering. I'm hungry. See, the eating noises just like stay behind you. It's so weird. More rocks. I'm just gonna have so many rocks. I'm gonna have so many rocks. What's gonna happen here is I'm gonna find some food. I'm gonna finish the roof, and then I think we will wrap up this episode. And that'll be that. Yeah, and like I said, next time I will bring some ideas about, oh, another plum tree. I'll bring some ideas about what I might want to do for the build, for the main house. And next time we will get started on some clay stuff and getting closer to copper stuff so that I can, you know, make planks and debark stuff and whatnot. Yeah. But I do feel like this is a really good starting location. Like, I feel like this is a good zone. This is a good place to build a little starter house, to build a little hut to kind of get things going. Oh god, I need food. Can you eat bamboo shoots in this game? Do I need to cook them? Bamboo. Edible bamboo shoots. What do I have to do? A knife and green bamboo shoots. Oh my gosh, so I can. Wait, okay. Problems somewhat solved. How do I get them? I just break them. Okay. Yo. Okay. Problem basically solved then. Cool. Now, okay, here's a problem I anticipate happening. Look at how many bamboo shoots there are compared to, like, saplings of trees that we've seen. I have a funny feeling, because in Vintage Story I think the bamboo counts as wood. I think this bamboo is gonna spread on its own, and I feel like it's gonna be chaos. Because so much of it is gonna spread. Like, granted, it'll take time for these to grow. Also, but it doesn't really say that it's, like, you know, will be mature in blah blah blah, so maybe it doesn't. Maybe this is just food. Okay, let's try this. 50. It's probably shit nutrition though. Oh! It's not bad. Oh my god. It's like kind of better than the berries. Wait, hold on. Yo. That's crazy. Okay, problem solved. Look, more soybeans. Okay. That's crazy. Problem solved. The bamboo just fixed my problem. Alright, let's go back home. Wow. Amazing. I'm just gonna jump through the window. Alright. Let's finish this roof. And yes, indeed, it is just gonna be ugly. And also, the roof's not gonna stay like this. Like, once I have the ability to do an actual roof, then I will do that. But I also have to figure out how that works in Vintage Story, because I have only used roof blocks in creative so far, funnily enough. So I'm not actually sure what the crafting recipe is for them. Okay, huzzah! Oh, a door. Let's make a door. Isn't it just sticks? Crude door. Yes. Sticks and... Okay. The thing that sucks about these doors, the crude doors, is that they break, like, so often when you use them. And I forget... Oh my gosh. I do that every time I misclick G instead of H. I forget how to make glass. I know you can do it with quartz. Okay, I need a bloomery. but all I need is just the quartz. Okay. Alright. Oh, and the bloomery. Okay, that's gonna be something that we also work on next time because that'll be involved in the clay stuff. For a bloomery, how many fire? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And then 9, 10, 12. Okay. 12 fire clay bricks. And these 4 fire clay, but if I can't find fire clay, I do have plenty of clay. Oh, that's right, I need a quern. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm looking at this now. There's so many steps. Okay, the clay, no problem. The powdered calcified flint. I have plenty of flint. It will not be trouble to find tons of flint. But I need a quern. I can make a quern. Yep. I'll need copper before then because I need the hammer and the chisel. So, okay, that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, like I said, I'm going to bring some thoughts on what I want to do for the big build. And we're going to get started on some clay stuff, trying to move towards copper in order to get glass for the windows for the house and to be able to make planks for the floors and debark the wood for the walls so that I don't look like a crazy person living in a rainbow wall house, or so that the rainbow walls of my house don't make me a crazy person. We're going to need copper first, which means we need to make some clay molds first. So next time we're going to go get clay, we're going to fire some clay stuff, we're going to go on a hunt for copper, we're going to make copper tools, and then we need to make a quern, we need to make a bloomery so we can get glass, we need to make a saw blade, all that sorts of stuff. So next episode, episode 2, is going to be a very Copper Age focused episode. I think that's going to be the goal, is to be able to make it to the Copper Age by the end of the second episode. I'm sorry this episode was a little boring. I kind of figured it would be. I did yap for like an entire half of it. And the first attempt at this gameplay was not was not good. It was island hell. And then of course this one had a lot of lag in it. But now that we've settled down in an area, hopefully the lag won't be as serious until we start going to explore again. And before we do that, I am going to do some research to try and figure out which one of the mods is kind of lagging everything out. I might remove a few. If I do, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, comment down below if you have any thoughts about what style I should use when building the main house. If you have any ideas for the little fishing hut that I'm building right now, the construction hut that will later be a fishing hut. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.